In today's video, we're taking a look at how to make a BLT sandwich easy and simple. This is so easy, anyone could do. Everything that we use on the video, we're gonna leave a link on the description. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe. That does help us out a lot. Thank you. So you woke up today with some bacon cravings in your mind. Don't worry, here at the StatUpBox team, we've got your back. And the first thing that we're gonna need is 2 slices of bread. And if you wanna learn how to make loaf bread, we'll leave a link on the description of our video. And the type of bread you want to use is up to you. If you wanna use butter bread, soft bread, hard bread, sour bread, use bacon on the inside, on the outside, just eat the bacon, forget about the whole sandwich. Remember, it is your kingdom and whatever you say goes. Now that we have our bread, the next thing that we're gonna do is cook the bacon. In our case, we're gonna use an air fryer because it's quick and simple. You can also cook it on the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or around 190 Celsius for about 25 to 30 minutes or until done. And the easiest way to do that is just line with aluminum foil a baking sheet and place the bacon right on top of it. Always remembering to place it on the middle of the rack inside the oven. If you want to check out our homemade bacon video, we'll leave a link on the description. Because we're using an air fryer, we're going to go ahead and flip it on the halfway mark. Most recipes use 2 bacons, but I think the minimum 4 is mandatory. Anything else is just a LT sandwich. A pro tip, cooking additional bacon, it's a good idea because meanwhile you build the sandwich, there's some that are gonna go missing. Another pro tip, saving the bacon fat. In many kingdoms, it's considered to be a must. And another pro tip, meanwhile the bacon cooks, we go ahead and prepare the other ingredients. Our next ingredient is the tea, and that's for tomato. And because this is your kingdom, all the ingredients that you choose are the ones you like. Or like an old saying passed down by generations and generations, probably written on stone and kept secret to many kingdoms, we all know that you're just gonna use whatever you have on the refrigerator. And to us, that is law. In our case, we like medium cut slices. How thin or thick you want your slices will depend on your eyesight and cutting skills. But one thing we do want to get right is to season our tomatoes. We sprinkle some salt and some pepper. We take a peek at our bacon that it's not burning, but in the other hand, that's why we have smoke alarm. We can go ahead to the next step. We're gonna take our 2 slices of bread and we're gonna butter them on both sides. But let's say you don't want to use butter, or what I mean is you don't have butter. We can always use mayo, and nothing better than homemade. If you want to check out our video on how to make mayo, we'll leave a link on the description. We have no sound from the smoke detectors. Hopefully the batteries are good. If you want to check out our video on how to change the batteries, we have a video for that as well. Now we can go ahead to our cooking station. We're gonna go to the stove. In your case, you can use a toaster, a griddle, a pan, a skillet, heat them up with your bare hands. No matter what utensil you chose, we want to keep the temperature at low or the number 1 if using the stove. And we do that because it's gonna give us the best chances on not burning that bread. And a pro tip that we like to use is pressing down the bread. It's gonna make it have full contact with your heating device. You can always take a peek at the bread to see if it's at your doneness. Once we have the color that you're looking for, we can go ahead and flip it. And we wanna go ahead and do this for both slices. Now we're finally here at the building stage, where you build your kingdom brick by brick and show the world of your greatness. And we're gonna start by placing the first slice of bread at the bottom. Then we're gonna slab it with some sauce, dressing, or whip. In our case, we're using mayo, and that's homemade. And this is where you place your favorite sauce. It could be a burger sauce, it could be a pink sauce. We also have a video for that on the description. Now that you placed whatever you had on the fridge and there was never really no choice involved on it, we're ready for the next ingredient. And that's the L for lettuce. And no, not that L. All we do here is win, win, win. As a famous philosopher of our time time once said. And this is a preference. You can use any type of lettuce. You could chop it up on pieces or use a full leaf. A pro tip, if it has a stem, you can always go ahead and remove that. Our next ingredient is the tomato. As you can see, the salt has made it even juicier. How many tomatoes you put is up to you, and however you place them is up to you. At the end of the day, this sandwich is only gonna finish one way, and don't think about it that much, because if you keep going where it goes and where it keeps going, it doesn't look good. And as the trumpets already called it, here comes the pain, the bacon. And the trumpets are more because they all survived and nobody got eaten during the process. And we follow our star flower shape that we've been doing and finish it off with our last slice of bread. But no, that's not enough. We're gonna add more homemade mayo. Now you have done it. Your kingdom is complete. Let them admire your handiwork. You've gotten all the food groups together. All the vast lands have come onto one. Now you can put the volume back up because we all know we didn't want the spouses, loved ones, friends, family to hear those parts. But don't worry, Grasshopper, we know of your power. Don't forget, if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up, that really helps. If you have any questions, place them in the comment section below. Either someone on the StatUpBox team or someone in the YouTube community can help you out with an answer. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on social media. Thank you for watching, and here's a link to our latest video.